So I wanted to make this quick video to talk about the pros and the cons of buying a multifamily unit. One of the pros of buying a multifamily unit in 2020 is, oh my goodness, there is opportunity for you to house hack. I think it's super important that you can house hack and actually get some of the rent paid for, and you can purchase a property and you can actually have one unit as a long-term rental or a short-term rental, and you can actually save on living expenses. I think that is super important. The other pro to it is literally there is just so much opportunity and equity in it. You are automatically an investor. You become a real estate investor. And I believe that everyone becomes a real estate investor when they purchase their first home, whether it's a single family or whether it's a multifamily. So if you purchase a triplex or a quad or a quadplex, a 4-unit property, or even a 5-unit, I know a lot of the government programs will support your purchase up to 4 units. So that is another pro. There is government programs. I am helping a veteran right now purchase a duplex with a VA loan. And he's literally going to live in 1 unit and actually rent out the spare room as well as the secondary unit. So he's going to make the projections right now that he may make a little under $20,000 a year in additional income. So that is the third. That leads me to my third pro, and that is you can literally make revenue as you for living in that multi-unit space, to the point where you can make so much revenue that you can possibly be living for free. All right, so now what I want to talk about right now are some of the cons. Somebody asked, well, Milton, what con is there to living free? What con is there to a multifamily unit? And I think there is a few cons. The first con is that you're actually living with strangers and other people in the same building, and that they are actual people that you're going to be living around, living with. You're going to have to deal with their noise. You're going to have to deal with the type of people that you live with, that you live around. And so what does that mean specifically? Well, that means if they're partiers, or if they're people, if you have young children and there's college students that live in the flat above you, then you're going to have to deal with that noise. If they if they're doing certain behaviors that you may or may not agree with, you're going to have to deal with that too. Another con is space. The size of most multifamily units are smaller. You're not going to find, if you're looking for 1,500, 2,000 square feet, you'll have a very difficult time finding a duplex that each unit is 1,500 square feet. You're going to find most 4 units, multi-unit properties are total 3,000 square feet, and divide that by 4. So that means it's going to be closer to 750 square feet per unit. If you can live in a small unit, then you will have an advantage if you can put up with that. That leads me to the third reason, and that is layout and lack of amenities. Most of these smaller units do not have the amenities, especially if you have to analyze your life cycle. If you've acquired spouse and kids and pets, then you have to reevaluate what you are actually looking at, how your family is going to set itself up. And that's something that you'll just have to really think about as you move forward, and really look at that layout. Will that layout suit your family needs? My my family, my wife personally, loves attached garages. You will not find an attached garage in a multifamily unit. You can, and they are very rare though. They are very, very, very rare. I believe I have yet to see maybe an attached for a duplex, but not for a triplex, and definitely not for a 4-unit property. They have parking, and that's another challenge. Some may have parking and some may not. But I wanted to shoot this really quick video because I hear a lot of channels, a lot of people are talking about, boy, we're going to move into a multifamily and we're going to house hack and we're going to make all this money, and they haven't fully counted the cost of that particular move. And one other thing that I wanted to mention really quick here is that there is cost. Right now, multifamilies are very expensive right now, mainly because sellers are looking to cash in on that opportunity. However, if you can find one that needs a little bit of fix up, you could have some arbitrage going on where you're able to actually take advantage of that. And again, what do you think? Are there advantages to purchasing a multifamily unit in 2020? Is there disadvantages? Do you want to wait for the market to turn or shift? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so that you can be notified when I do more videos like this. And I see you guys in the next video.